Hi. This is Edith Miller, and I just thought, I haven't. Um, this picture's not very good, is it? Let me fix that or not. Uh, hmm. I'm not sure why my screen is the way it is. Is that any better? Anyhow. So I haven't been on in a while, and I thought I would, I insert something today. His name is Steve, and he does financial stuff, and I watch his I watch him every day, and he's helped. I'm learning a lot about money and stuff like that with him, and I'm looking forward to learning more. I must have orbs around me or something. Hmm. Like, do you believe in ghosts? I mean, look at that. It's clear over here, but I have a ghost right here. Standing over me, I guess. Anyway, it's probably God. Um, so yeah, man, you know, I'm starting to get better with my sicknesses and stuff, and my days are getting a lot brighter, and I'm a lot happier. So I would like to talk to you guys about something um, that is very near and dear to my heart, and um, it's been 11 and a half months since I have done the hard drugs, meth and crack, and I'm still working on the drinking part, but I'm disgusted when I light a cigarette. I'll sit and I'll have COPD exacerbation. As you know, I am now in the third stage of COPD. So my oxygen's at a steady 95, 96. It doesn't go any higher. Um, and I've tried, even with my puffers, and my nebulizer. It just clears me up a little. And I'm not here. I'm not complaining. I'm here to explain that, once you get sick enough of something and you finally realize what it's doing to your body, you stop doing it. You think after 40 some years of smoking, I could just pray to God to take that taste out of my mouth. It disgusts me and it agitates me every time I put a cigarette in my mouth now. It agitates me and disgusts me when I pour that first drink. So lately, I bought a fifth of whiskey. I'm not gonna say what brand. They don't deserve a advertisement, but conquered everything else. But things can't happen all at once. It took me 7 years to get to where, well, 40 years to get to where I'm at today. But in all reality, when I really started working on myself, it's taken 7 years. Well, actually, it's been 7 years for 2 years. Like, really, literally. So let's say it's been 9 years, I can say. And, I can't wait for the taste of cigarettes. I'm tired of smelling like smoke. No wonder nobody wants to hug me. No wonder and nobody wants to come walking in my house. It stinks. I went to the hospital last night because I thought I had kidney stones, but that's another story. Uh, anyway, I walked in my house and I was like, after being in the hospital for 3 hours and walking into your own home, because you live in your home, you're used to the smells. It doesn't bother. But when I walked in, I smelled that smoke, and it was nasty. No wonder nobody wants to come in my house. I am so freaking embarrassed, but I'm talking about it because maybe, just like I did with the drugs and alcohol or whatever, with my life story I told, give somebody else something to think about. Like, yeah, I've noticed that too. And it's gross. I'm going to practice what I preach. No, I haven't stopped smoking yet, but it's in the works. Just like me drinking and not drinking anymore is in the works. But never say never, But here I am having COPD exacerbations. And I swallow my spit a lot, because I'm so full up in my chest. And, it's... I'm not kicking myself in the butt. Nobody should kick themselves in the butt about it. But finally, when they're done, they're done. When I'm done, I'm done. And I'm done. Like, all I can do is pray for God to take the taste of cigarettes out of my mouth. I was told I can't go to cold turkey since I've been smoking since I was 7. I'm not telling my age either, because I'm going to stay 21 forever. I'm just disgusted. Disgusted. It's nasty. But if I feel this way about it, why now don't I do something about it? Duh. Dirt. Do something about it. I'm in a silly mood. I gained more weight. So what? I just lost 20 pounds. Eat the hell out of celery and carrots. Well, not so much carrots anymore. But lots of celery. I go through 3 stalks of celery every month. 3 stalks of celery. 3. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to put a patch on. But I can have a stroke or a heart attack if I go cold turkey. I've been told by one quit now, and I've been told by my pulmonologist. Well, I can't get oxygen because I'm a smoke risk. Don't you think? Really? I would quit smoking so my pulmonologist would finally give me some oxygen. I'm sitting here getting mad like they need to give me oxygen. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling myself, no, they don't. What am I supposed to do? Addiction is addiction, and it's the same all around. I quit eating candy, I quit eating sweets, I quit eating Danishes and all that fatty stuff. I use olive oil now, when I fry something, just a little bit. Because if you use regular oil, you're using the whole damn bottle just to fry up some tater tots. With olive oil, you just need a little bit. Love olive oil. Ooh, yum. Anyway. Am I really too legit to quit? It makes no sense to me. Drinking and cigarettes. I'm disgusted. And I'm going to do something about it. Anyway, the real reason I was going to come on here is to talk to you about something else, but I totally forgot what it was. I guess I just told you what was on my mind. What's up with you all, man? Thank you all that have read or watched, not read, but watched my little YouTube little thingies. I'm not doing it to become famous. I'm trying to help somebody else like me. I would like to get a little community together and be like, let's talk about smoking. Let's talk about alcohol. Let's talk about why do you eat so much like I do? I really want to do that, and I'm hoping this video helps other people because it's, something to make you go, gives you something to think about. But see, I'm in that boat and I don't understand the way I'm thinking, and I don't get it. Like, I'm being honest, And the first step of recovering off of something is being honest with yourself, being open with yourself, It's true. Like, once you're open to whatever you need to do to go to any length to stop doing what you're doing and to be honest with yourself, it's the two main things that you need to do. Now that I've done that, let's see what happens. And maybe I will throw every bit of this tobacco out. I'm so mad. I'm mad at that tobacco. I'm mad at this roller. I'm not going to flip it over and tell you what kind it is. Because they don't deserve the advertisement. It's killing us. I'm disgusted. And I'm going to do something about it. So I don't know if anybody's with me. You can leave a comment. It'll be cool if I get a few people with me, You can add me on Facebook, Edith Miller Straw from Deer Park. Feel free. Make sure you messenger me and you say, hey, this is me. I saw your YouTube video and I'd like to chat. Maybe I'll get a messenger group together, or a Facebook group together. Maybe we could all just get together and get into a chat. That would be amazing, That way we all have support, and I think support is the biggest part. It's probably the third part. I keep on going like that, so you think I'm doing 2, but 3. It's like the third part of it. You need to have a steady. I can't do groups of people out on the outs. I have developed whatever it is. I can't do groups of people in public. On the computer it's fine, and it's not because of the COVID either. When I moved here, I just became agoraphobic. That's what it's called. And I have a little bit of it. I'm a little agoraphobic. I won't go in crowds no more, and that's not like me. I used to party with the big dogs. But, I think that'll be a good idea. So if you would like to add me on Messenger, everything's public, I believe, on my Facebook. So just go ahead and add me. Make sure you subscribe to my videos. I don't know if on YouTube you can get a group thing together or not like that, but I know Facebook you can. So I'm going to go ahead, and when I get off here, I'm going to make up a group for anything and any addiction. I think that would be a good idea, whether it's food, drugs. To me, alcohol, it is a drug, but it's legal. So alcohol's legal. I don't count it as a drug. You know what I mean? I count it as a legal sedative. Okay. It's a legal sedative, I said. So, just like I have summer's cold. Michelle. Yeah, I'm covered. Oh, it's my summer cold. Give me a break. It's funny. I still look at guys from behind and be like, ooh, I bet he's cute. I know he's cute with that long hair until he turns around. But you know what? That's not what it's about. Because that man was a family man. And he was a very nice man. So I don't judge. I don't give a crap about looks. Look at me. Beautiful inside and out. Yep. And I'm not doing the Froggy song. You have to request it. Anyway, yeah, I just I keep looking up like, really? I don't understand. And maybe there's someone out there that could talk to me and help me understand why. I'm not even asking why. What is it that I'm not doing? Is what I want to know. I start hacking, COPD exacerbation. I'll either end up in the emergency room getting oxygen, and that's for I start hacking, COPD exacerbation. I'll either end up in the emergency room getting oxygen, and that's first thing paramedics put on me, man. They're your lickety split. They bring the oxygen with them, and they make sure they hook me up before they even check it. They know. It's pretty bad when paramedics know your name. But I'm disgusted with smoking. I'm not even going to tackle the drinking thing yet. I'd love to stop drinking coffee. I really would. Because the caffeine's not good for me. And you know, they say, I was told, my anxiety's only getting worse. Now I'm on 7.5 milligrams of Seroquel every day. 3 times a day. Well, it's PRN. I don't have to take it 3 times a day. But see, I'm ready to light up another damn cigarette. Really. I'm disgusted with it. I'm agitated. Maybe my pain, maybe, I'll breathe better. Maybe my COPD could get better. I'm in the 3rd stage. I doubt damage is done, but I don't understand why I can't quit smoking. It's making me sad. I'm only hurting myself and dying a slow death. But I'm still hurting my family. No wonder they don't call me on the phone, or no wonder they don't come and see me. They can't stand seeing me like this. Everybody's like, Edie, just like your mother. Or they come over, I'm sitting on the step. Edie, I thought you was your mom sitting there with a cigarette in your hand and coughing. I don't want to be like that. I really don't. And I am emotional about it because I know I can keep climbing that climb and keep going up that mountain. But the devil is a liar. And he keeps trying to get me and keep me stuck on something. Well, I'm here to tell you the devil's a liar. And I'm telling him that. The devil is a liar. And I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to do it. And I will. I will conquer. I will conquer the alcohol. And you guys will see my growth. I'm sure you've seen my growth so far. I am so happy now, though, in my life. Like, once I get rid of the cigarettes and the alcohol, my sister, Sonia, oh my gosh, bless her heart. I had this other phone, and, and she got me a new phone. I love it. And I offered to pay her. She's like, no, you're not paying me. I don't know. And I'm like, well, I'm wanting to send her the money, but I don't want to disrespect her because she's doing what she feels she could do for me, And she can't say this, look at me either. And I'm wondering if that's why my dad don't want to see me, because I remind him too much of my mom. And it just all makes sense now. Which I'm proud of. My mom was a wonderful woman. She's a terrific woman. May she rest in peace. I keep having dreams about her. She's visiting with my dreams. The other night we went to the circus. She took me and Jimmy to the circus. And Sonia. We had a blast. Mom bought us 356,000 tickets to ride the rides. And then she says, I'm going to go home. She said, he'd take me home. But I went running towards the ride and Sonia was taking her home. But then I just realized, and then I woke up as I was running back toward her to take her home because she said, Edie, take me home. And then I woke up. But those are the best dreams ever. Oh, and she bought us Kentucky Fried Chicken, too. I remember eating a chicken leg. Dreams to me are just, I love dreams. Unless they're bad. But anyway, cigarettes cause anxiety. More anxiety than you even think of. Caffeine causes anxiety. I woke up with the migraine this morning. This is why I want to quit drinking coffee. My head hurt so bad I couldn't even move. I was just like, it was bad. I had total migraine. So I drank my first cup of coffee and then it went away and I felt better. That's pretty sad. Who wants to wake up like that? Do something about it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something about it. Watch. One thing at a time, though. I'm here to conquer cigarettes, alcohol, and coffee. These are my 3 new goals that I'm going to be working on. I've never, ever accomplished any goals. But since I've been with Greater Cincinnati Behavioral Health, GCB, I have conquered every goal that I had for that year. And it's been year by year by year. And I've been with GCB since I started this transition 9 years ago. Best place that ever happened to me. Or anybody. These people are amazing. One thing at a time. Whether it takes me another 7 or 9 years, I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. So I had a mouth cancer scare. I went over urgent care. I'm not going to mention names because they don't deserve advertisement. All she did was look at my tongue and say, oh, it's mouth cancer. I go to my ENT doctor. He does an emergency biopsy a couple days later. It's not mouth cancer, you guys. So just in case you guys are watching this, I'm sorry about the misinformation. But I should have known better. Well, wait a minute, you didn't do a biopsy, so how could you say from now on that's what I'm going to do? You didn't stick me. And FYI, you ever have a biopsy on your tongue or in your mouth, do not let them stitch it up. Tell them you want it burned. Do not let people stick needles in your body anywhere. If they're doing a biopsy, you tell them you cut that out. My mom told me to tell people that. But they have to not solder it. What's that called? Where they burn it instead of stitching it or gluing it. Yeah, you tell me burn that. Cauterize. So I would rather have that cauterized than stitch, and you establish that before any surgery. You have a cauterized. To hell with stitches. You never get your tongue stitched. At least room for bacteria. You get it cauterized. And you're good. And it hardly leaves a scar when you get cauterization. Did you know that? All it leaves is the part that got cut out. It's pretty neat. But I'm not going to stick my tongue out and show you where I got it done at. But anyway, I'm just silly, aren't I? This has been a roller coaster of a conversation, I know, but I just want everybody to know that, see, my anxiety's bad. I just I want to do that on Facebook. So if anybody out there in the world is watching this and they're like, yeah, really, I have COPD too when I cough, and right after I'm done, I light a cigarette. You know what I told people now? This is how bad it is they're like, are you okay? And I'll be coughing, going, hold the cigarette in my hand, going, here, let me show you what I do. This is sick. This is sickening. This is rated a zillion X's right here. For real. This is what I do. I'm not gonna light it though. I'm not gonna do that to myself right now. I'll be sitting here. I better watch it. I'll get myself to really cough. I'll be like, are you okay, Edie? Did somebody ask me, are you okay, Edie? Yeah, I'll be okay. When I don't have a cigarette in my hand, that's when you need to worry. Really? What? See that? Sick of it. That's how sick of it I am. I'm determined to stop. It takes a lot of determination and being sick of something, and that's just the way I am, because my mental health or whatever, but I'm not going to label myself no more. I'm not crazy. Not abnormal either. I'm just a regular human being. Smarter than some. That's right. I'm sober too. I'm just like, do I want to drink the rest of that fifth today? No. It's just sitting there. Like, no. Because every drink, I've had it for 2 weeks, and every drink that I drank out of it, I took 2 sips and I dumped it down the drain. I have a quarter of it left. I'm just like, but I'm not going to dump it down the drain because I'm going to want that taste. I'm so silly, I swear. That helps my anxiety. It's my best friend because I'm so lonely. I'm so silly. Whiskey's my best friend because I'm so lonely. I'm not lonely though. I love being alone. Now, if I have a guest come over, I enjoy them. I'm like, yeah, spend one night over, sure. Spend the weekend, sure. But I'm ready to go on Monday, Oh, I couldn't live with nobody now if I really wanted to. But anyway, you guys, so I just wanted to explain the distraction I've got right now because I'm going to climb that mountain. I'm not going to give up. Stop. What other emoji? Nah, because of kids. No, I don't. Here, we'll use the drink for alcohol. People? Nah. I'll put a skull just because I'm a skull tabulous person. 100. And let's do a purple heart because that's my favorite color. And then we'll do, and they got a middle finger sticking up. I think that's what it is. The emojis on here are hilarious. Can you imagine how much better I'll smell? And then people won't go, ew, don't hug me. That actually helps. There, I'll put that monkey on there like. And then, I was going to talk to you guys about something, and maybe some other day when I feel like talking, I'll discuss it if I remember it. I don't remember it, but right now. Excuse me, I did take that today. I've been up since 11. So it's up till 5:30. Man. But you guys, if I'm going to put the group together, like I said, if you want to add me on Facebook, my name is Edith Straub Miller. Straub is my maiden name. I'm not married. I'm totally single. But I'm going to be an old maid, and I don't care, I would be an old maid, actually. But listen, add me on Facebook. Remember to message me and say, I saw you on YouTube. Will you add me? That way I'll add you. If I don't get that with your ad and I don't add you, I apologize. But I'm giving you the instructions now. And I'll put the instructions on the group page as well. And I'll have an open group. Why did we do the things we do? I don't know what I'm going to name it. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to think of the name today. Anyway, Big Brother's getting ready to come on in about 2 hours, so I have some things to do. BB22. I auditioned for that show when they came to Cincinnati. Oh my gosh. It was a blast. It was an open bar. It was an open bar. Can you imagine? An open bar. I guess they want you to get drunk. I don't know what it was, but I had a pretty good buzz going, you know. I don't know what these people had me drinking. But girl and boy, they had me drinking some funky stuff, some really good stuff. I've had sex with an alligator, drinks. Oh man, those were the fun too. Those are really dangerous. They could kill you. Let's see. Yeah, I crack myself up. And it's okay to laugh. And you can even laugh at me. But you better believe I'm going to laugh at my own jokes, and I don't care. Anyways. Or if you have a name, put it on Messenger within the next week. And I'll be looking forward to names for the new group. Why we do these things, and we keep doing them. Or something like that. Or why do I have a COPD exacerbation and still have a cigarette in my hand? And then you're screaming, God, please, just one more breath. With a cigarette in your hand. I did that. That's when I ended up in the hospital in February. February 24th, I ended up in the hospital. Screaming with a cigarette in my hand. Bent over my dresser. Screaming, God, please, just one more breath. Please, God, just one more breath. Because one COPD can kill you. If you have 2 or more COPD exacerbations in a year, you can die. I've counted them, 15 COPD exacerbations this year. Or in 2019, it was probably 10. This year, since January 1st, I probably have 5 or 6. Yeah. And they're no fun because you can't breathe. And I knew I was okay because I was screaming, God, please, just one more breath. I knew I was going to be okay, but they're scary because you don't have no air coming through your airwaves. And you got all, it's gross. But anyway, yeah. So, if you have an idea or whatever, just put it on my Facebook Messenger. Or leave a comment here, I'll check it, But yeah, any ideas, just come up with a group name. And I'll pick one. And, I wish I could say, I'll send the winner $5, but I can't even afford $5. Excuse me. I didn't get a nap today. I just ate. The food coming, but I'm not. I'm going to go sit outside here in a minute. But, yeah. Think about a name idea and put it in comments here. And then if you'd like to add me to YouTube, I'm repeating myself. You know the drill. So, okay, thank you all for tuning in and listening. I'm not sure when I'll be back next. I said I was going to make a blog every day, but then remember I said on my last one I changed my mind, and if something comes to my mind, I'll come on live. So something's on my mind, so I would like to discuss it. I'm trying to do the Get Up song by Blanco Brown. That's my favorite song, yo. I can do it sit down. Wiggle it. Maybe I'll do it one day while I'm sitting down. Take a sip. It's really cute. That's my favorite song. And I even know the dance, but I can't get up and do the dance because I can't breathe. So why am I smoking? I'm not asking why. I am not asking why. I'm asking what it is that I could do to stop. And know that we all need support systems. So let's not just make it about me. Let's all be a group let's all get together and let's support each other. Let's not make it about one person. Let's make it about each other. Because I love celery. I'm a celery junkie. But, I think that's how I lost the 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds, but I couldn't believe I almost got myself up to 300 pounds. I was like, oh, no, nope. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna lose it. So I quit eating sweets. Coke is my next thing to go to. Oh yeah, Coke. If I can go 2 weeks without Coke, I can go without Coke. But I just got. They don't even deserve advertisement, but I love Coke, so that's okay. The drink. The drink. The C-O-K. Anyway, together. Let's stop together. Hey, that would be one. Let's stop together. Let's stop together and do the froggy song. I'm not going to do the froggy song. Anyway, so I taught my cousins this when they were little. And I was little too. And I always wanted to be a cheerleader, and I was never going to be a cheerleader. So this is going to be our song for the group. SUCCESS. That's the way we spell success. 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 Good idea. All right. So let's get this done, all right, guys? And let's all work together and know that there's somebody out there that is going through the same thing you're going through. Especially if you can't go out to group meetings and you have agoraphobia or whatever. So let's just we can do this virtually. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in and subscribe. YouTube will help me reach other people that need help. Because I'm all about that now. I'm helping myself so that I am able to go out and help other people like me. That's the way it works. It works. Okay, so I'm not doing no 12-step program. Let's just be there to talk and support each other, because it's important to know that there is somebody out there like you that, I've yet to do the children thing, so I found out that I have to, my plating seeds to children or whatever. I can go to the library and do it publicly, but now with the coronavirus, I haven't been able to do that. The library did say yes, they offered for me to do that. I talked to the librarian that runs the one over here where I live at, and she said absolutely. And with your child, there will be an itinerary, and I'd have to write everything out, which is what I should actually be working on. But I would like a police officer present too. So the police officers are so busy now. I mean, I'm not going to do my thing and interrupt them. And the world is just too busy, and there's just so much going on. And maybe we need to do stuff like this. The LOL doll thing is going on now. Oh my. And my poor neighbor's daughter. These poor kids that don't understand those LOL dolls, and their parents are taking them away. Try having 100-piece LOL doll set taken away. Poor baby. I'm not going to mention names, but yeah, when I told her about it, she was just astonished. And my heart goes out to you parents, and it really does. I wanna say this, that the world is cruel enough for people to be making things like that and selling them, and already billionaires, I'm sure by now. I mean, one egg I had bought for her, and it was $15 just for one egg with one doll in it. All right, go ahead doing it. But actually, I think the one I got her was a paper one. I think. Or paper clothes, I think, came with it. I'm not sure, but I know nothing about those. I just know what they are and what they could do. And then I just found out that they do pee and spit Now, why would you give your kid something that pees and spits? What's that teaching your child? I'm all about kids, all about them. You know, I will do whatever I can, to keep a child growing up the way I did. And I'm not blaming my parents. I'm not blaming anybody. So don't think that I am. It's because it was me. I didn't listen and I did what I wanted to do. That's why. So don't get me wrong or try to switch that story around because I'm not blaming nobody. I'm blaming the addiction. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. Big Brother's coming on in about 2 hours. No, now about an hour and 40 minutes. So at least I have that to look for. So thank you, Big Brother, Big Brother, for doing what you did or whatever you have to do. Thank you to the frontline workers. Thank you to the fire and the police and the paramedics and the doctors and the nurses and the helpers. And thank you all for the food. I volunteer with my church, Love's Way. I did last weekend. I social distance, of course, but I got grounded and had to go sit down because I took out one box and I had a gallon of milk and I took that gallon of milk and sat down and I didn't even make it to the car. One box and didn't even make it to the car with a gallon of milk. Just put in the car. And I was told to go in there and sit down. It's hungry. So, yeah. When I can't even lift a box and take it to a car, and when I pick up a gallon of milk, and I have to sit down and not make it to that car to get to those people because they need food, it makes me sad. And last week really did it for me. I noticed. And nobody has to say anything to me about it anymore. And nobody has. It's one of those things you have to find out for yourself. I'm that type of person that I have to find out for myself. You can tell me till you're black and blue in the face. I'm not going to hear you. And I let it go round and round and round in my head until I finally start noticing things, I'm just really glad when I got my disability, the judge was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and give you retirement as well. So I was blessed, very early retirement I took, but that's okay, I feel good to say, well, I get retirement. That's good, but I at least accomplished retirement, right? Okay, you guys. I'm sober too. I just feel good. You know what I mean? I'm in a lot of pain. I'm trying to, I'm not even thinking about that crap. That'll get settled. But once we get this all sorted out, we think of a name for a group on Facebook. We'll work on it. We'll do it together. How's that sound? Talk about your children, talk about your life. Whatever's going on with you, it doesn't even have to be an addiction. Whatever's going on with you, Kind of like a therapy session, but we'll not label ourselves. We won't even, don't even put a label on it, really, Get together and talk. Positive and negative and whatever. I just think it's a really good idea. And then we don't label ourselves and we don't label each other. We're just human beings going through situations in life. And we know we can conquer it. But we need a base. I'm giving the base and the foundation for us all to work with. It's going to be a safe environment. Men and women. It's not going to be a dating site or a dating group. It's just going to be, hey, what's on your mind today? We'll go around in the room and we'll be like, hey, what would you like to talk about today? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's going on with you? I think it's a really good idea. All right, you guys. Sirloin, take it easy. Alcohol, yeah.